YouTube, welcome to Cafe Enoma and welcome to our reaction to Deep Purple. We are going to react to this song, Clearly Quite Absurd. Let's get started with our reaction to this song of Deep Purple. This is our first time listening to this one. We both living in Mumbai, trying to give you a little bit background sounds also from our busy city. Right now there are some third sounds off and on, not very frequent, just for you to enjoy our living space.
And you can request a reaction like this if you like it, if you want to, on our Patreon page. The link is in the description box below. Let's get started. Deep Purple.
Today, the strangest thought occurred. I feel I ought to tell you that it's clearly quite absurd. Wouldn't it be wonderful if you could read my mind? Imagine all the stuff we could leave behind. Before you understand
Nice, nice. Thought provoking indeed. Reminded me a lot of Metallica's Nothing Else Matters, the musical arrangement of this one.
Yeah, I do.
Beautiful song by Deep Purple. It's been a quest of mankind, especially those who are close to each other, to try and read the other person's mind, to try and understand them, see what they want, what they need. It has been a quest for a long, long time, maybe for centuries. There are stories about it, movies about it, poems about it, songs about it, about understanding someone else, reading their mind, figuring out what they're thinking about right now. If you do get to the bottom of it, and if you do start being able, you have the talent, you have the skill to read someone else's mind, chances are you're going to be disappointing the other person a lot. Because the other person, once they know that you can read their mind and what's on it most of the time, they will be expecting a lot of things, and you may not be able to deliver all those things. So that will lead to a greater disappointment than what it would be to not be able to read someone's mind. So I feel nature is designed in such a way by the God Almighty that things are the way they are. You may know someone inside out, but you still won't know what's on their mind at any given point of time. Yes, if they tell you, you may know, you will know, if they're telling the truth, that is. But otherwise, it's good that things are the way they are. If we could understand everyone, it would be even scary to know what's going on someone's mind. For example, Joe Biden. Would you want to really know what's going inside his mind?
Does he know what's inside his mind?
Donald Trump. Characters like that. The social media icons. Would you want to know what's really going inside the mind with the way they run their businesses? You wouldn't want to know, because it would be scary. In this way, it's not going to be disappointing, it's going to be really scary. So whether they are close to you or not, to read someone's mind has definitely been a quest. We always think that it will be the solution to all our problems, that if we know what's going on each other's mind, we may be able to deliver the goods. We may be able to fulfill the needs of the opposite party or person. It's a thought-provoking song nevertheless. I don't know if Deep Purple sees it the way I see it, what they had in mind exactly. Maybe I'm reading too much in between the lines, trying to figure out what's actually been on their mind while they wrote this, rather than just focusing on the music and what they were singing. It's a good song nevertheless. Let's see what Kirti has to say about it. The
It's a
sounds
busy
of
day.
Mumbai.
It sounds of Mumbai. Yeah.
It's a beautiful, quiet
It
afternoon
is.
most of the time.
It is. It is. And I like it. I like it the way it is. For me, the song, first of all, wasn't too much like Deep Purple. It was quite different. Perhaps the reason could be because it was released in 2014, it seems, because it was, I think 2013 was that on the screen that was coming, April month of 2013 or something like that. Or am I missing the year altogether because of the sound? Okay, whatever it is, last decade. So they sounded quite different. Towards the end, the keyboard came, and they tried to be a little bit like themselves. Otherwise, the sounds were quite modern in comparison to other songs of Deep Purple themselves. I don't know what exactly were they singing about. It's clearly quite absurd. I really didn't get to know. I'm still guessing what was absurd all along. So I was still thinking what was absurd over here, what was the song was all about. How was the title so connected to the lines of the song? I still didn't get the absurdity of it all because it was quite a striking title, clearly quite absurd. But I didn't get that much absurdity in the song about what he was singing.
A couple of, I don't want to spend too much time on it because, as I said, I will still not be able to read into the minds of the lyricist of the song. But these two lines, or just one line, how many words we waste to justify a crime. Towards the end of the song, this kind of justifies or this kind of talks a lot about what they are trying to get at. How many words we waste to justify a crime.
Okay.
Compare it to an act of love that really takes no time.
Right.
So I think here,
Makes sense.
he's trying to say that instead of spending so much time on talking, we heard a similar song just in last week or so, but I don't remember the name right now. So we spend a lot of time on talking, justifying things. Here the crime might be an affair, might be cheating, something similar, who knows. But he's saying instead of that, if we just focus on loving each other, it won't take much time, you know. So yeah, I mean, that's what that kind of makes some sense towards
It
the
does,
end,
it
what
does.
they're trying to get
It
at.
does.
But the rest of it, yeah, it's just kind of more philosophical, and it's fine to be philosophical, but it's difficult, of course, for the listener to always understand what you're on about. But it's a good song nevertheless. Definitely, I listen to Metallica's Nothing Else Matters after this session.